Yeah. But you're stronger. You're
In the valley. Now.
now, but it wasn't like that. When you were growing.
No. I had a lot of love from like Latinas, because here's another one. That's for you, Jessica, too. Like Latina blogger, Latina makeup artist, Latina Mexican blogger, like all these hashtags.
So everybody who's interested in growing their following, everybody who's interested in this world of being an influencer, the key is hashtags. The key. What are other like points?
I would say hashtag tagging. Okay, so there's one you can hashtag. And then so many evolve from like outfit of the day to outfit of the day fashion, outfit of the day or outfit of the night. So you have to kind of like keep up with like the different hashtags because then they get oversaturated.
Okay.
You know? And then of course tagging the stores. Like if I'm wearing, obviously I'm wearing local today, Glass House store, tag Glass House. And
Stylist Molly.
Stylist Molly. So tagging the stores, man. Like you like to tag that Gary guy.
Yeah. Obsessed with you, Gary.
Yeah, obsessed.
Like, because I know he's going to watch this.
Yeah. right? No, but like K-Swiss, so his K-Swiss, you would tag K-Swiss, you tag Gary, you tag all his stuff, boom, you know? So that's where the stores start to notice. So then the people, like you, let's say you go to Nordstrom and you look at like you click on the pictures that were tagged, right, by those people. You can see everybody that's tagged, and then you start scrolling like, oh shit, she's cute. Oh my god, her style's so dope, follow. You know,
So, okay, now going and wearing the other hat, I want to talk to the brands and the small business owners. This is the thing, you have to ask yourself, where is the attention? We just had this conversation of how Gina has grown her following. You're at 20,000? She's at 20,000 followers with a really strong demographic in McAllen. Like 20,800 people. Is that 20,800 people? I'm not great at math. Just kidding. Okay, so the whole point is, in the past, for people to get out there, and as you know, because you've been in this business, you've been in marketing, you've been in this industry for a very long time. In the past, it was so expensive to get seen, super expensive. You had to get seen, to be known. Like you can't build it. Even today, you can't build it, and they're gonna come. There's too much competition out there. There's too much going on. Oh, yeah, build a dream. Yeah. But people really thought that, like, you know, when you're passionate about something that you do, you think, oh my God, I'm gonna build it. People are gonna love it. Yes, but how are they gonna know you exist? So before, you used to have to spend a pretty penny. So a commercial in the past used to start about $5,000 to do a commercial. Start. Now, because there's like you can get your phone and it's like super amazing just to like, you know, do a little snippet of what you do. And the fact of the matter is, because we evolved so much and people don't want to be sold to, they want to know how is it going to bring value to me? How am I going to use this? How is it going to enhance my life? The great news is when you use an influencer, they have your demographic and they have your following. So let's use Gina. Gina is really, really strong with women.
Like, let's check who they are.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see who her demographic is.
So, audience.
Your audience.
McAllen.
Check this out. McAllen, Edinburgh, Mission, Houston, New York. Bam. Look at McAllen. Huge. Super important here. Ages super strong, women 25, 34. You're equally as strong on 35, 44, which is so important, you guys, because who do you want walking through your doors? Obviously, if it's something that you need disposable income, like you need somebody who has a little bit of wiggle room so that they can buy, you know, something, they can go get their hair done, go get their makeup done, Botox. Yes, I mean, but honestly, everything and anything. Before, you'd have to create the commercial, you'd have to do the commercial, you have to buy the advertising spots and all that stuff, and there is no guarantee who's watching. In the past, at least, people were like, oh, my show, like, oh my God, you know, my show's coming on. They would sit down, they would watch their show, and maybe they would see the commercial. Possibly they would. Now we have our phones. Guess what we do during commercials? If anyone sits down to watch TV, if anyone, what do?
They just go to the phone.
Commercial? I wonder what my email, let's see what's going on social media. Where's people's attention? That is if they watch TV. Now people are doing Hulu, now people are doing Netflix, and there's a Google Play, like freaking endless.
Like basically we almost like just cut our cable and
we don't have
we just like log in.
Internet. That's it. Wi-Fi. Because
Little
you need it.
subscription.
But why do you need Wi-Fi?
Yeah, because I don't really care to log in.
Because you need to get on your phone. This is the crazy thing about all of this is that now we have influencers. Now, like the power of the eyeballs on Gina gives you the power.
And other people, not just.
Yeah, no. There are other people that the reason that we're doing this is because first of all, you were the first one. Second of all, your influence is you have a really good demographic. The fact is that if you ask your followers to do something, like somebody's page, because you genuinely are excited about it, they perform. They want it, they go, oh cool,
See, and
Gina said it was awesome, let's see what it's about.
Yeah, totally. And that's one thing that I'll tell you. When I first started, and it's not that it was a mistake, because I mean, it's a learning process and you're trying to like get free shit, swag, you're like, dude, this is freaking awesome, right?
Yeah.
But it got to that point where I'm like, okay, dude, like, like I don't want to be an ass or anything, but like I wouldn't wear that, or
And you
like,
can't, you have to be genuine.
Yeah, you have to be
genuine.
And it's happened to me a lot of times, and you feel bad, but you know, you become like, there's like a very way to say things, you know,
Yeah,
like,
of
oh,
course.
it doesn't go with my vibe, or it's not really like what
and
I'm
the thing
about,
is, and there's a lot of truth to that. See, like I can post all day long about what I'm doing, there's no rhythm or
rhyme or reason.
Well, there's reason, but there's no rhyme. Right? There's rhyme to what you're doing. Everything, there's a flow to what you're doing. There's a purpose because her intent is to make sure that the quality of everything she's putting out there is of value to her followers. It's not just because I want to. Like, there is actually rhyme and reason to what Gina posts. The difference between an influencer and somebody who has an awesome Instagram account, because I have an awesome Instagram. No, but it's super different. So, the other part of hiring an influencer, there is no way you can hire Gina and say, you have to do this. It doesn't work that way. It's Gina, this person wants, this brand wants to hire you to do this, Gina will then basically interview you as well as like, okay, well, let me see, I have to use it, I have to feel it, I have to like figure out if it goes with my vibe. Then if it's a yes, you can't tell her how to do it.
Yeah, it has to be very natural.
Genuine.
Yeah, very organic to like.
Because your followers will know.
To my lifestyle. Like, okay, so here's
let's give an example.
Okay, so here's an example. So this car seat, super badass car seat.
Super expensive.
Super expensive car seat company reached out to me. They're like, we're gonna send you a car seat, and then in return, I mean, she knows the guidelines. I'm talking
Yeah. And FYI, there is. So when you want to hire Gina, there are going to be guidelines on your end to protect you, and on her end,
So they'll send me like it's a whole things that they're expecting from me as their influencer. But they're like, okay, they're gifting me this car seat, right? And then they're like, and then they're paying me like a pretty penny.
Yeah.
And they're like, it needs to be posted by this date. I mean, there's like deadlines and stuff. It's hardcore. But I remember talking to you, I think, and I think I was out of town, and because we're trying to do like, she's helping me organize myself. So she's like, what do you have pending? I said, I have this car seat coming up, and she was like, hey, have you posted your car seat yet? And you're like, hey, did you post your car seat yet? And then even Rigo, my husband, was like, oye, ¿qué pedo con ese car seat? ¿Ya lo pusiste? And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, for some reason, I just couldn't.
You can't do it on demand.
I couldn't do it on demand.